What's up, guys? It's your boy Barca Boy 103. Today we're gonna be doing the match preview for Real Betis versus Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup. Barcelona's first opportunity to get their hands on a title. Of course, the new format has been going on now for a few years, where second place in the Liga, Barcelona will be facing the Copa del Rey champions, and of course the final will be taking place this Sunday, where of course Barca's objective is to be there and hopefully lift the title on that night. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get to 200 likes in this video. Be very much appreciated. And also, if you're new, make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Kickoff time for this match will be taking place at 8 p.m. local time, so 1 hour earlier than usual, and this match will be taking place in the King Fahd Stadium in Saudi Arabia. Of course, they have a long-term contract with the RFEF, Spanish Federation, to host Super Cup, I believe, until 2030 or something like that. And the referee for this match has also been confirmed. On the pitch, it will be Carlos de Cerro Grande. On the VR, it will be Iglesia Villanueva. Now, of course, the Spanish Super Cup does have a new format where the winner of La Liga, Real Madrid, will be facing the runners-up of the Copa del Rey, Valencia, and that match will be taking place later on today, which means by tomorrow, once Barcelona beat Betis, we will know our opponents for the final on Sunday. Then, of course, the other bracket is the winner of the Copa del Rey, Real Betis, facing the runner-up of La Liga in Barcelona. There's of course RFEF trying to make some more money. Barcelona will receive around 8 million euros to participate in this tournament, but will receive 12 million euros if they win. So guaranteed 8 million, but 12 million is up for grabs if the tournament is won by the blaugrana. Now, I'm not really a big fan of this new format, but you know what? I'm used to it now at this point, because if you look at the past few years of the Spanish Super Cup, all the winners are, not the winners of the La Liga or Copa del Rey. Usually it's just the winner of the Copa del Rey, La Liga face off. If they win the double, the second La Liga, or the case may be. But over the past few years, Barcelona have won the league and Copa del Rey, but never managed to win the Super Cup. In this competition, by the way, Barcelona have never won. Since this was introduced in 2020, the club have never won in this format. We got to the final, I think, once, I believe, against Athletic Bilbao, where we lost, and of course Messi received his first red card. We got knocked out by Atletico. We got knocked out by Real Madrid, and I forget the last one. Oh, well, we beat Sociedad, so this is going to be the fourth one. So, not a good track record for Barcelona in this competition, especially in this format, but hopefully this time it's going to be a brand new beginning. Let's now take a look at our opponents in Real Betis, who currently sit 4th in La Liga, one of the top teams in the Spanish division. Of course, a very good team on paper as well. Now, the last time we faced them, of course, was last season, near the end of the season, where we went to their stadium, the Benedito Villamarin, and we nearly won there by 2-1, winning us and guaranteeing us qualification for the Champions League this year. We don't know how that happened. Anyways, lines on the screen, it was Neto and goal. I believe Christensen was sick, or he's out for one game. Dani Alves, Araujo, Eric Garcia, Jordi Alba, Busquets, De Jong, Gavi, Dembele, Ferran, and Memphis. So theoretically, the club can play the exact same team, apart from Neto, of course, but we do have a much improved team. This match is very even. Barcelona went 1-0 up with Ansu Fati. A few minutes later, I remember a free kick from the left-hand side, swung in, and of course, Marc Brocha got the header. Then Jordi Alba in the dying moments, Dani Alves with the cross assist on the volley to secure Barcelona Champions League for the upcoming season, which of course was this year. Now, if you take a look at Betis' last 5 matches in all competition, and the last match they beat Rayo Vallecano 2-1. They beat Ibiza in the Copa del Rey 4-1. They drew 0-0 with Athletic Club in a preseason friendly. They lost 3-0 to Atlanta in a preseason friendly, and they also drew 1-1 with Inter in a preseason friendly. So they're coming into this match, Betis, with only 2 games played in regular competition, and of course so is Barcelona, Espanyol, Intercity, and Atletico Madrid. So we actually have 3 games ahead of them. They do have only have 2, so we are more match sharp, you could say. But let's take a look at their last 2 games against Vallecano and Ibiza. This is the one firstly in the Copa del Rey round 32, where they won 4-1. William Jose with the brace, Edgar and Fekir on the score sheet for them. They play in the 4-2-3-1 formation. They have, of course, Bravo, won the treble with Barcelona, of course. You have Juan Miranda, former Barcelona player as well. Sergio Canales, very strong players. You have Joaquim, the most experienced player probably in the whole entire league, alongside probably Busquets. You have Juanmi, William Jose. This was a rotated team for them, playing away from home, of course, in the Copa del Rey, and they managed to win comfortably. We look at the last league game where they narrowly beat Rayo Vallecano 2-1. Of course, we did not beat Rayo Vallecano in a long time, and this is away from home as well. This will be a similar team that we will see, of course, tomorrow in the game. You have Rui Silva in goal. You have Guadrado and William Carvalho in the pivot. Very strong team. And of course, they did score 2 early goals in the first half. All the goals took place in that first half, and Betis did control the second half. They kept their composure, won the midfield battle, and walked away with 3 big points. Now on the screen right now is a line that I believe that Manuel Pellegrini, the Betis manager, will select for this match, or maybe something similar to this. Rui Silva, of course, in goal. I'm not quite too sure if he'll bring in Bravo because this is a cup competition, but of course Betis want to win this, so they want to put their best goalkeeper possibly. But watch out, Bravo could be in this match. You have Artur at right back alongside Victor Ruiz and Pizella as the 2 center backs, with Juan Miranda at left back. Double pivot of Canales and William Carvalho, with Fekir at the number 10, Luis Enrique on the right, Juanmi on the left, and Borja Iglesias up front. Now you could have Guardado in that pivot like we saw in the match against Rayo Vallecano. That will most likely push Canales to the left side, and maybe Juanmi drops out. You could maybe bring in another attacker as well. You go with the front 2, William Jose, their backup striker, who's very good, and then Iglesias as well. In terms of the defense, I think it's pretty concrete. We could see maybe one change, especially at right back. It could bring in Montoya, but I think this lineup, maybe apart from few changes, will be very similar to the lineup that we will see tomorrow in the Super Cup. So overall, final thoughts on Real Betis. They're of course a very strong team, and they're very well managed by their manager Manuel Pellegrini. Very experienced. Of course, won the league with Man City in the Premier League. He's coached Real Madrid. Very experienced manager. He's been absolutely all over the place, and they play good football. They're a dominant team, and of course, look at the players to look out for. It's everyone, because they have quality in every single position. Yeah, it's not top tier, but it's definitely not bottom tier. Now, how Real Betis play is very simple: 4-2-3-1 formation against the top teams, especially when they're away from home. What they do: sit back, hit on the counter. They will not be the first team to come out, and I guarantee you in the Super Cup tomorrow they will play like that. They will sit back, maybe try to press Barcelona in the first few minutes, try to control the tempo, get a sense of the game. I think for the majority of the match, they will be slowly but surely sitting back and trying to hit Barcelona on the break. But on the break, they're deadly. Juanmi, Luis Enrique, Fekir, Iglesias, very quick players, and also very clinical. I think if Barcelona can just control that midfield battle, win it, don't give Betis too many chances, we should be walking away with the beating in the final of the Super Cup. But I only worry about Betis is when they are on the counter-attack, because they are lethal. Not like Barcelona, where we need to create a few chances, then we can score one. Betis need maybe 1-2 chances. They usually take it, especially Iglesias, very clinical striker, so I'd watch out for that. But again, it will come down to which team is going to be better on the night. And of course, Pellegrini is going to want to go to that final, probably facing Real Madrid. And it's up to Barcelona to break that curse. And I'm begging Barcelona, the defense is not that strong. Create chances, keep creating, be the team on the front foot, and of course finish those chances, and it shouldn't really be a problem. Let's now take a look at the squad list. The squad list for this match has been released and confirmed, and it is as follows: Ter Stegen, Bellerin, Araujo, Busquets, Dembele, Pedri, Lewandowski, Ansu Fati, Varane, and Ake Peña, Memphis, Christensen, Alonso, Jordi Alba, Kessie, Roberto, De Jong, Raphinha, Kounde, Eric Garcia, Balde, Gavi, Pablo Torre, and Arnau Tenes. Basically, the whole entire first team. No Barcelona B player travels. We heard that maybe Chad Riyad could travel, Lamine Yamal. There's this other Barcelona B juvenile A striker whose contract is expiring. He apparently was having a chance, but with the first team being fully fit and everyone ready to go, no B team players will travel, or did travel, should I say, to Saudi Arabia. It will just be the entire first team. Let's now get into the lineup prediction. We're going to start with the manager, of course, Xavi Hernandez. I'm going to try my best with this lineup. I think it'll be very easy to predict, but I am going to be going with a bit of a risk change here and there. We are hearing the reports saying that from the Atletico Madrid game, Xavi may make 1 to 2 changes max. But I've gone with a few more. I think he'll go with the lineup on the screen right now. He'll go with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Alejandro Balde, Araujo, Kounde, and Jordi Alba, midfield 3 of Busquets, De Jong, and Pedri, and a front 3 of Ousmane Dembele, Lewandowski, and Ferran Torres. Now, my thinking is this. With the line prediction, I always go, with the flow, and then maybe I'll get 1 or 2 off, but I'm trying to go really outside the box here. I think my idea, firstly, in the defense, Jordi Alba back from suspension, of course. He was suspended over the weekend. And also, I think Xavi has that big vision of seeing Araujo and Kounde as a center-back partnership. In order to do that, you have to put Jordi Alba at left back, Right back, who do you play? Roberto, Bellerin, but Alejandro Balde's been playing so well. I think you'll chuck him at right back. But there is that idea of Andreas Christensen, who put in an absolute masterclass in the last game. Can you really drop him? Probably not. So I do see the similar back five pending a coin flip between Alejandro Balde and Jordi Alba. In the midfield, I'm hoping Busquets doesn't play. Of course, he's played a lot of minutes, but 120, of course, against Intercity. Then I think, 80 against Atletico Madrid. Does he have the legs? I'm a bit worried about that, but of course he's the captain and Xavi does trust him a lot. I think he will start him, which means that one of the two of Pedri and Gavi will drop out, and it will be probably Gavi. I think the young will start with Pedri on the left. Front three, of course, Robert will be coming straight back into the team, and of course Ousmane will be starting. The question is, who will be the other forward? Will be Varane, Raphinha, Ansu, or Memphis? I think right now on form it should be Raphinha, but I think Xavi will go with Varane just to have a more dynamic player in the attack. I said when we played against Espanyol, I would have started Varane because I think when a team is having a low block, he can break it down better than Ansu Fati. And I think with Real Betis, they will go with that kind of low block fashion, try to sit the back most of the time. I think Xavi will go with Ferran Torres, and that's not the thing that Xavi Hernandez will select for this match. But of course, let me know what you think Xavi's going to go with down in the comments below. Now I'm going to show you guys my lineup, what I would do if I was the Barcelona coach, and I have made a few changes from my prediction for Xavi, and I've gone with this lineup on the screen right now. I've gone with Ter Stegen in goal, a back four of Kounde, Araujo, Christensen, and Alejandro Balde, midfield three of De Jong, Gavi, and Pedri, and a front three of Raphinha, Lewandowski, and Ousmane Dembele. Now again, my theory, no captains, not on purpose. The back five, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. They played so well together. Yes, Jordi Alba, you could say, improves the defense if you want to have Kounde come in as a center back. Let's be honest, Kounde Araujo is better than Araujo and Christensen, although Christensen did play very well against Atletico. And my idea is, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. Midfield three, this for me, my opinion, is our best midfield, especially against a very compact, very tenacious, quick team, De Jong, Gavi, and Pedri. Front three, I would go with Raphinha. I think it is his time to get a chance at the start from the big game. Of course, against Espanyol, didn't take it. Intercity came on, played well. I think he came out against Atletico Madrid, did a job as well. I do think right now he is on better form than Ansu Fati especially, and also Ferran Torres. And of course, our two informed strikers and our probably best forwards at the moment, Lewandowski and Dembele, will start alongside him. The problem is with the front threes that both Dembele and Raphinha prepare to play on the right-hand side. That's going to be the big question. So I would go with Raphinha on the right, because I think on the left he's absolutely dead, and Dembele can, do a job on the left. And that's the lineup that I will select for this match. But of course, let me know in the comments below, would you rather pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup? Time now for my score prediction. What do I believe the result will be in this match? I have put Barcelona to progress to the final, because this score could be anything. With extra time being involved and, God forbid, penalties, anything can happen. I think with the win against Atletico Madrid, the morale will be on an all-time high. They'll be, confident and ready to go for this game. So hopefully we win, and I do believe that we will win, but I don't think it'll be easy. I see this being a very close game. 1-0, 2-1 win, 3-2, whatever the case may be. I do have a feeling it will go to extra time. I don't think it'll go to penalties, but I think extra time is definitely looming over my head. Of course, I've only seen Barcelona play a competitive shootout once, which was against Sociedad, of course, in the Spanish Super Cup. It could be number 2 as well. I would not be surprised if it goes to penalties. I'm hoping it doesn't. I don't think it will, but I think extra time is on the table. But I'm confident if Xavi picks the right team, right formation, of course, the right game plan as well, Barcelona will walk away with the victory. And I think it will be a very near victory by 1 goal, maybe 2 goals at the absolute max. Can't see either team winning this game by more than 2 goals. But I do think Betis do have a chance of progressing as well. And that's where Barcelona have to perform well. I'm confident in the boys. I am going Barcelona to progress. I'll say narrow 2-0 victory, but of course, let me know your score predictions down in the comments below. So that was my match preview for Real Betis versus Barcelona in the Spanish Super Cup. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. But the main thing I want to first do, of course, is your score prediction, and secondly, on those lineups. First, you either pick my lineup or Xavi's lineup. What do you think Xavi would go with? What would you go with? You're the manager. Leave me all your thoughts down below, and of course, make sure you guys subscribe down below as well if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the live watch along. Set the reminder on the screen and come and join me and watch the game with me. Follow after the match about my match reviews. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Big game ahead. We have a chance of silverware. We haven't won silverware, of course, since Coleman's Copa del Rey back in 2021. This is the time, of course, to get those arms in the air and celebrate temporarily a trophy for the club. Take care, and Forza Barca.